If there's one thing we learned in 2020, it's that the world is ready for remote work. So why are we planning to return to those cubicle farms like it's 1985? I'm Mark Breslow and I work for Crossover. Our vision here at Crossover is simple. Find the best people in the world, pay them what they're worth, and change society. How do you find the best people in the world? I'll give you a hint. They aren't exclusive to your zip code. If you search the entire world, you'll have to sort a lot of applications. Wouldn't it be better if we could find a way to identify talent blindly, to eliminate all that bias? That's exactly what we've done. And that brings us to point number 2, equal pay. If I need to paint my house, I'm going to look for the best painter in my area. And I'll have to pay them the local market rate to come to my house and do the job, which is probably different from what you'd pay a painter in your area. But what if it's not a painter? What if it's a logo designer or software developer or someone who balances the books? And they could do it from anywhere. At that point, where they live becomes less important. And what really matters is the value that I put on the service they're providing me. So that's why Crossover requires all its clients to assign a value to every position and pay it to the best candidate, regardless of where they live. And that brings us to point number 3. The top 1% of professionals are capable of solving global issues. The reason that places like Silicon Valley have been such incredible drivers of innovation is because the sharpest minds with the means to relocate have been fueling new businesses. But how many of the world's smartest people don't have the means to relocate or don't have the desire to uproot their lives? One of those stars is Isuru from Sri Lanka, a super smart software engineer who found his long-term career through Crossover and is now earning an income that locally is unheard of. People like Isuru are having a massive positive impact on their communities, and the companies they've joined are pumped to have not just super smart people on their teams, but also incredibly diverse backgrounds and unique points of view. It's truly win-win for everyone. What does Crossover offer candidates? Crossover matches top-tier candidates with Fortune 1000 roles at above-market rates. By not commuting every day, people get back 1, 2, even 4 hours a day to spend with friends and family and invest in themselves and make the world a better place. And by working exclusively with other high-caliber people, Crossover folks have less stress and find what they do more enjoyable. How do companies benefit from hiring through Crossover? They get a fresh injection of rock stars that elevate the company to the next level. The companies who recognize how valuable it is to exclusively staff with stars, companies like McKinsey, Google, Goldman, they consistently out-innovate their peers and are recognized as great places to work. The future of recruitment will be fairer for candidates and deliver better results for employers. And with Crossover, that future is now. So please go ahead, submit an application. We'd love to have you on board, if you've got what it takes.